BC Log number one.
Beasty Clothing is a clothing company I've been working on for the past year, but it's more of a cumulative project of all of my past work. I've used my skills I've learned from making YouTube animations to just drawing in general for the past 4 years to make clothing now. Um, I feel like a lot of my art is inspired by the way I view the world and in like a childish manner, but like still like with deep thought. And how I like portray that is through these simplistic characters that still convey message to me and hopefully will convey message to other people. And I feel like a lot of clothing in the clothing industry doesn't carry a lot of messages at all, really. And so that's why I try to do with my clothing is to carry a message that means something to me. The reason why I like picked clothing though was because everyone needs to wear clothes, and it's not about the fact that you wear clothes, but it's about what you choose to wear and how that represents you as a person. And I feel like the way I design my clothing represents me as a person and all of my artistic skills and emotions. But BC Clothing in general has more of a project for myself, I guess, as I also want to share with other people though. It's more of a I'm doing it for myself, but I love to share with other people. I love to share what I do with other people in general. I love to see like how what I do affects other people and what they're going to do with what I show them. And my biggest goal as a content creator is to inspire other people to do things that they want to do and to inspire other people's arts or whatever they do in like life. And that's the reason why I've always like my entire life, not just like through BC Clothing, but I've done like in the past I had like a YouTube channel where I played video games, and I had like a YouTube channel in like 8th grade where I did animations, and now I've moved on to this clothing company, and I feel like it's not like I've lost any knowledge in that process. I feel like it's all led up to what I'm doing now, because in the past I learned what the YouTube, like the video game like channel, helps me learn how to do video editing, and then animation helped me develop my own art style and develop a sense of how to express myself through art, which was really powerful for me. And I feel like without that, I couldn't have started a clothing company like this, because I just wouldn't have like the tools necessary to do it. Because I feel like the way I learn things is by figuring out what I'm passionate about and what I want to do, and just doing it and learning as I go. And so BC Clothing has really taught me about just the clothing industry in general and how people wear clothes. And some people, they think that like 20 like think they think like anything more than like $10 for a t-shirt's insane, because they just want to put on clothes to not be naked, right? But other people, they'll spend like upwards of $60 on like a t-shirt, because the message to them is a strong message that they can identify with, and they like love the creator. And I think that's really interesting. And you can see it as you walk around in life, and you can see people that put a lot more effort into like what they wear and their appearance, and other people that don't. But what makes clothing a really interesting medium though is it's somewhat like how comfortable it is and what it's made of. But I feel like for me, when I wear clothing, it's more about the way it looks and what's on the clothing. um I feel like some people just want fabric on their bodies, and other people would like something that deeply like resonates with them and has like a deep message that they can identify with. Or people just like wearing clothing that they can feel confident in. It makes them feel good about the way they look. And that's really interesting, because it's, as a clothing creator, you have the power to influence what people wear. I think the main thing for me though about BC Clothing as a company itself is it's just me following my passion and what I want to do. And it I love to see other people like follow me along for the ride and see what this turns into. But I love reinventing myself and doing new things and constantly learning how to do new things because I hate just sitting around all day being bored, and I love having something to do at all times, and especially when it comes to art because I love art, but it's really hard to just get up and do art by yourself without any inspiration. I feel like the clothing company for me allows me to do art and inspiration, and it's also had me put a lot of interest into marketing in the business world and how that works and what makes a product good and what makes a product bad, and how if you want to succeed in life you gotta you have to make yourself like unique and set yourself away from like the norm of everything. And I feel like with Beastie Clothing I really try to stand out from all the other clothes I see, because I feel like it's usually like a image, like a photo. Most clothing I see is like a photo edited image or just a logo on a t-shirt. And what I try to do is I try to make every shirt unique, and none of them, I don't like excessively push my brand logo onto the t-shirts or anything. I just draw and produce what I find interesting and what means something to me. And yeah, what this shirt that I'm making right now is about is it's my drawing that I call the fake smile. It's supposed to represent a person who's like stressed out or like tired and just isn't having a great time, and that smile you put on when people ask you how you're doing and you say you're good because you don't want to get into how you actually feel because it's just so much for you to unpack that you can't even comprehend yourself how you feel, and how you'll be happy sometimes and you won't, but that's okay, and it's okay to not have everything together, but just to like let you be yourself and not worry too much about how like things are going to go, because things eventually always work out.